Hi there, I'm Louise with EleVAte, and today we have here the founder of EleVAte, and today he's going to talk about why EleVAte is different from other VA companies.
Hey everybody, I'm Chris Timmons. I am the founder of the EleVAte virtual assistant company. So what I think makes us different than other virtual assistant companies is, truthfully, we care about the well-being and success of not only just our clients, but also the virtual assistants, the remote workers that we have working with us and for us. Unfortunately, too often virtual assistants, I have found through speaking with Louise and others, aren't necessarily regarded in the same light as a normal employee. I think that's horrible. Just because they are remote does not mean that they're not a computer program. They are human beings that have skill sets, families, concerns, all that stuff. So where I feel that we differentiate from other companies, instead of just saying, hey, here you go, here's your new employee, or getting a check, depending on which program you are, it's the fact that we take time to help educate our clients on how to best work with their virtual assistants, because there's a learning curve, not only just in getting past that mindset of, well, they're not here, what can they do? There is some cultural differences between Filipino employees and the United States workers that we're not used to, and even like Louise's English is fantastic as a second language, there are some differences in vernacular, like or slang. So for example, early on when Louise started working with us, my past partner said, hey, I think we should put Chris's mug on that, and we all know that meant a picture. Louise was trying to figure out why we wanted a picture of a coffee mug on something. So it's little things like that. You remember that, Louise?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you were really confused.
So confused at that time.
Yeah. And it makes sense. But, so, and I found that the majority of issues that I had at the beginning of Louise's employment was my fault. And it was in how I relayed my wants and needs, and not so much in how it was being received by Louise. And once I got past that, we have very, very little issues with communication, because we both learned how to communicate, and it's been wonderful. So the difference between EleVAte and others is we care about the well-being and success of not just our clients, but the well-being and success of our employees and the remote workers in the Philippines, which is what I think really sets us apart. So, if you're having, we'll help coach a little bit how to best utilize your new employee. We will also work with your new employee to make sure that they understand what's needed, wanted, and go forth from there. If there is ever an issue, we'll act as a mediator. One of the things that I know separates us from the others is if for our guarantee, which is if for any reason you lose your VA, death, divorce, whatever, we're going to replace them, up to 3 of them, for that year until you find the right one, with no additional fees, because we feel that strongly that we're able to not only find you the right employee, but help coach both of you to make that a successful partnership.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Very well said, Chris. Yeah, that's about it. And I agree with you that communication is really the key to a successful collaboration between client and VAs. Yeah,
Yes,
and there's
100%.
always a learning curve on new things, right?
There always is.
Yes.
But yeah, I encourage anybody that's small to large business that is needing some part-time help, full-time help, and doesn't quite have the budget to hire a states-based employee, to think about utilizing remote assistant, virtual assistant, and would be love to help you and see if we're a good fit for you and your company.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Chris. We'll see you again next week. All right.
You're
Okay.
welcome.